Hey guys, welcome back to the Tough Love Podcast with Dr. John O'Connor. Today we're going to talk about from patient to practitioner and how my injuries inspired me as a healthcare practitioner, and even still to this day, how I utilize adversity to recreate myself on a daily basis with regards to delivering a powerful message when I talk to my patients. When I walk down the hallways of Velocity Red Bank, which is where it all started, there's a poster, a signed poster from Coach K and the 1992 championship team from Duke University men's basketball. And that was, actually it was 91. And I was recovering from being paralyzed with GBS. And I take patients that are really going through it just to show them that over the years, the adversity that I've dealt with and how I've used it to fuel me and motivate me, not only that it's something that looks nice on the wall, but something that I almost touch every day as words of inspiration to remember where you came from and how lucky you are to be here, and that every day is a gift in the present moment. So fast forward, and throughout the years, I've had so many injuries. And again, it goes without saying, when you play sports and you train at that level, you're going to sustain injuries. The reality is that we have two choices. We can lay down and stay down, or we can get up and we can become and transcend, if you will, and evolve into something different. My most recent journey has been just that. And I have to say, it's probably the best I've felt in well over a decade on the new bodybuilding kick that I've been on. That's now really become a lifestyle because it's been a couple years. And one of my trainers once said, in 2 years, you will see a transformation that you won't recognize yourself. And I'm probably 6 months away from that. And all those words hold true, is that the discipline in the kitchen, the food prep, the training, the recovery. And again, from patient to practitioner, what I realize is that when you get injured or when you're broken down, you have to spend just as much time getting to healthy than you do staying there and training. So it's super important to realize and recognize that. And that's probably been one of the biggest things that I've learned. And I guess it's a wisdom thing. And I wish that I learned it and didn't have to experience it, but then I guess it wouldn't be wisdom, right? I would say that what I do now, whether I'm in the gym and getting, someone hit me up for free healthcare information and they're much younger, or in the clinics, is I share that. I share the power of experience. And I think that's critical for anyone that's looking to change and they're looking for that message. God knows that when I was in my late 40s, probably not even 46, 47, and I was really injured, I was hanging on anybody's words that was kind of spiritually uplifting to try to find hope, to get over my ailments, get over the business burnout and everything. And now that I'm there, and then everything that's happened along the way in the process, what was left in that wake of chaos was essentially a different person. And, I'm thankful for that. I think that somebody recently said to me that you evolve or change 7 or 8 times throughout your life. And, one of the things for me that I talk to my patients and, our clients and anybody that we're coaching is the power of transformation. And, I hired a business coach in the last year, Andy Elliott, and his book that sits in my recovery room is Total Transformation. And I think that I must share these stories with patients on a daily basis to say that if you're stuck on a bad path, you have to recreate that path, because at the end of the day, it's your life to live. You can choose your situation and say, this is what it is and I'm super happy, or you can be depressed over your situation and never enjoy the moment. And one thing that I find myself doing as I'm more and more in the clinical coaching space is I'll walk up to total strangers that have physical, mental impairments, whatever going on, injuries of any sort, when their disposition is amazing, and just talk to them and feel that passion and gratitude for being alive. And they don't see their limitations or their handicap as something that's holding them back. It's not even in their mental set. They're only grateful that they're present in the moment. And so, these next couple podcasts are going to be powerful and short. And I'm going to leave you with this. What you think about is what you are. If you think you're going to be healthy, you're going to be healthy. If you think you can get better, you're going to get better. And that power of change and power of thought is so much a part of how I treat, how I teach, how I motivate others. And I think it's something that anybody can practice. And just like that, you could do it. So anyway, thank you so much for jumping on the pod today. Super sweet and to the point. And thank you so much for joining. Please like and share, and we'll see you guys again soon. God bless and thank you.